Okay, hello. This one's going to be letters to A.O.C. and Taylor Swift. That's what's going to be. First, a quick update, what I'm doing. All these images are going to be my IMDb and Facebook page. And I just put up the side-by-side comparisons of the images because normally it would be one image. The next image you'd have to click on each one of the images. Now there's a side-by-side image, and I've printed some of them out because originally I had my Facebook page for family and friends. Now I need to Ashton Kutcher this and actually start getting other American citizens, other people, to look at my materials and, you know, start following my content so I can start getting paid for my work that's making other people money, or get money for the work that other people have been using. So anyway, real quick, this is what I'm showing people. This is what I printed out. So that's my image right there. It's at the Los Angeles County Museum of Art. It's a fantastic image. Cecily Strong. Hi, Cecily. The answer is yes. Yeah, I mean, it's like for whatever she's trying to do. Hi, Cecily. Love your work. I love my work, Cecily. You're doing a fantastic job. But anyway, so it's like she literally, so there's a description on my IMDb page, but it's like I'm holding the museum brochure. It looks like she's not holding anything, but it's like her shoe matches the exact same color. It almost looks the same. You know what I mean? So it's like we're wearing the exact same thing. There's one box. There's several boxes there. And there's actually pretty funny. I wrote, I have more boxes than you, Cecily. So that's one of them. But there's a photo album on my Facebook page. So there's a link to it on my IMDb page and on my YouTube page on the About section and on my Facebook page. But there's an album that all the women are utilizing pictures from. So now, let me just say this briefly. I spoke to a woman on the street and she said, "Oh, so you're popular?" And I said, "Well, yes, I guess so." And she said, "And I'm sure you'd look great in a suit." And I was like, "Yeah." And she said, "You're practically Brad Pitt." I'm like, wow. I mean, it's just like, what a lovely woman. Anyway, so these are my two images right here. That one and that one. Looks almost like Natasha Lyonne, right, with the hair. But Natasha Lyonne, along with my published short films that I made at the Beverly Hills Playhouse, copyright photographs and photograph plot points that I had on a wall, with Miss Kylie Cassiano, who's married to the guy from the originals. What's up, guys? Hi, Kylie. Anyway, Kylie, we would put ourselves on tape for auditions for a while, and she'd come over and I'd tell her stuff I'm working on. Anyway, I was just been a published author, and I was working on a fictional story I had outlined on my wall and I photographed. The Kylie was sitting on my desk during that time period. Anyway, Russian Doll literally copied, photographed plot points that I had, and they utilized to make Russian Doll. I mean, like, that's cool, okay, but then, like, now pay me or hire me, pay me money, you know what I mean? So anyway, so they literally copied the images, and, I mean, she's actually pointing to herself right there, but that's, like, the neckline right there, and then there's a zipper that matches, and so my pictures I like to take at an angle, and, like, Natasha Lyonne's holding both sides of her hair, and she's going like that. Okay, so perfect. So it's Natasha Lyonne, multiple, and she actually even said it on a late night talk show. Russian Doll has taken years in the making. 2005, 2006, my short films at the Beverly Hills Playhouse. Copyright and photographs, 2010, 2011. Photograph plot points after I was a published author, 2016. You know what I mean? Of course it took years in the making, Natasha. I needed to make all the content. Now I just need to get paid for it, right? Because that's what we do in America. And I'm sure other Americans are going to agree with me. Anyway, lovely Miss Alexandria, who I have a written letter that I'm going to recite here in a little bit and then mail to her, but so everybody can see what I'm writing to her. Anyway, that's me, the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, looking at an art installation that they have. It's a painting that they have on a wall. Anyway, so Miss A.O.C. literally copied it. You know what I mean? It's like, and people are like, "Oh yeah, that she copied it," with the orange, the dark green, the dark blue. It looks like she's in a curtain. We're literally standing the exact same way, but she's just like facing the camera now. All right, so that's the one of two images that she copied. I'll show you the other one in a second. Then Taylor Swift, and this will be a segue into a letter. Taylor Swift's letter will be first. Anyway, but so I wrote a letter on my Facebook page addressing it to Taylor Swift. That's one image that's like the exposed midriff, the thigh, midnight blue on the wall. She's wearing the black, and she just literally just reversed it. So it's like the black is on the wall. She's wearing the midnight blue, right? And this is like another one of my copyright images that she used for Look What You Made Me Do. But she literally, it's like that earring literally matches the cell phone that she has up against her head. And this photograph was taken in 2010, 2011-ish. Should have been like around February. Anyway, so it's 5 minutes already. Jeez. Anyway, so that's going to be a segue into, and the reason why Taylor Swift copied these is because I mentioned on my Facebook page that her Google page was changing according to what I was doing on my Facebook page. So, and then I was like, oh, we'll just keep changing that Google page, Taylor Swift. I'm like, wow, it really makes a guy feel special, you know what I mean? And then she wore that dress to the Grammys. But it's from this image. It's from this image right here. And this is on my Facebook page. And on my IMDb page. This is from Look What You Made Me Do. And I'll read you the letter that I wrote to her. So this is on my Facebook page. And this one's on my IMDb page. The letter that I wrote to Taylor Swift. Right, and then it literally matches the dress, the colors at least anyway, like the midnight blue. So let me just bear with me here. But so this is what I'm working with here. So it's like a little show and tell. How's we gonna do that? There you go, perfect. So it's literally like, and like CBS even has like the eyes. You'll see in a second the eyes in the background, but it's like the midnight blue and the black, and the midnight blue and the black up there, and the dress. But anyway, okay, so here we go. This is my letter to Taylor Swift that I wrote. It's up there. It's on my Facebook page and IMDb page. And I'm literally, one of them, I was like, Taylor Swift, just hire me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hire me, commission me to do a museum quality photo book of your next tour or of something that Taylor Swift's doing. I'll make it look awesome. You know what I mean? Like the photo album that all the actresses in AOC are stealing from or using, or like being like, oh yeah, we like that guy's work. Like, Taylor Swift should hire me so I can do one of those specifically for her and her tour. You know what I mean? Like, they're fantastic photographs. I'm an awesome photographer. Anyway, and let me just say something to it, because it says on Taylor Swift's page that she has a boyfriend. He's a lucky guy. That's fantastic. Or, you know, they all lie, so you never know if they're actually doing what they're saying they're doing on their pages. But anyway, so it's just like, I'm just having some fun with this. And then if Taylor Swift does have a boyfriend, guy's name's Joe, if that is his real name, you should be like, Taylor, this is what her boyfriend should say to Taylor. Stop stealing that guy's stuff. Have that guy over. Commission that guy to do a museum quality photo book. I mean, we don't steal from people in this family, Taylor Swift. You know what I mean? Like, hire that guy. You know what I mean? Like, invite him over. Let's meet him. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, stop stealing from him and now hire him to do a museum quality photo book. That's what her boyfriend should say. Right, Joe? Prove me wrong, Joe. Anyway, so here we go. Dear Taylor Swift, a personal note from the desk of Justin M. Alvarez. Can we be boyfriend and girlfriend already? Jeez. Like, you've used my content in at least 3 of your music videos. Provable. Let's just be boyfriend and girlfriend, and we'll call it even. That's a great deal. You know what I mean? It's like, or pay me $1 billion, $750 million. You know what I mean? It's like, and a personal request. You have to wear that makeup at least once a month, just casually around the house. I like it. Or I'm gonna sue you, right? So that's what I'm talking. I'm talking about that makeup. You have to wear that makeup just around the house, just once a month. My first couple of movies I did, I was fighting zombies in zombie movies. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why she wore that makeup. Because she's following my resume, something that John Robin Bates and I said a long time ago to each other. Anyway, so let's just be boyfriend and girlfriend. We'll call it even. A personal request. You have to wear that makeup at least once a month, or I'm going to sue you. Just kidding, T Swift. Right? This is what I said in the letter. It's on my Facebook page and IMDb page. Seriously though, you're wearing that makeup once a month. Talk to you or your lawyer soon, T Swift, because you utilize my content in 3 of your music videos. Sincerely, Taylor Swift's future boyfriend, Justin M. Alvarez. And then I wrote, from the story that she copied, literally line for line. In between the globs of blood moving slowly towards Christopher, he sees 2 bright white glowing orbs like eyes leering deep in the darkness inside Clooney's chest. So it goes, in between the globs of blood moving slowly towards Christopher, he sees 2 bright white glowing orbs like eyes, right? Leering deep in the darkness inside Clooney's chest. So that's literally, she literally copied that one, like, and it's literally on my Facebook page. I literally listed line for line. It's like almost line for line. You know what I mean? It's like, I would obviously be a completely different thing, because one's George Clooney and then Taylor Swift is remaking what I wrote, literally. So anyway, so that's Taylor Swift's letter And what else did I write here? Hold on a second. Talk to your lawyer soon. T Swift, sincerely, Taylor Swift's future boyfriend. Okay, so then Taylor Swift, basically they designed whoever Taylor Swift's designer is or producer is, or maybe it was Taylor Swift herself, who knows. They literally, they matched the dress. They were like, okay, you know what I mean? They're like, well, she wore the makeup once a month, you know what I mean? So thanks, you know what I mean? I'm still going to sue you, you know what I mean? It's like, or no, hire me to do a museum quality photo book of your next door. But anyway, so it's like, so they took this, what I said on my Facebook page and IMDb page, because they're all watching my stuff, you know what I mean? And then they made a dress that Taylor Swift wore at the Grammys, and they literally copied it. So she's wearing the midnight blue, the exposed midriff matches her thigh. I took that photograph. The earrings, the chandelier earrings that she matched for Look What You Made Me Do, which is basically, it's windy and I got a lot of stuff going on. This is going to stay under 15 minutes, but there's a side-by-side of another one of my copyright, and these are all on my Facebook page and IMDb page, but I'm literally showing these to people that I meet, getting them to get to my IMDb page, get to my Facebook page, showing them, being like, we don't want people to steal from people in America, and if you're doing it to highlight this guy's talent, that's cool. And I also said there's a bit of a mystery, because the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree in New York, the nation's Christmas tree, was picked from my hometown in Elkton, Maryland, where I first started my acting career back in 1999, 2000, all the way up to like 2004, before I moved to Los Angeles. And Rockefeller Center is right where they film Saturday Night Live, right? So I'm like, is it Cecily Strong? Is it Melissa Villaseñor? Is it A.O.C? Who picked? Because there are entities and forces that seems like they don't want me to be successful, right? And then there's other entities that are more American, right, and less evil, that are like, no, we should shine a light that guy is a talented guy, and he's literally been working on his craft and his career since he was in high school, and we're literally robbing that guy. Or it's like, so they picked the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree from Elkton, Maryland, which is fantastic. I love that, right? But it's like, but who did that? You know what I mean? It's very cool, and I want to thank them for doing that. I mean, everybody, it was on all the national, international news that it was from Elkton, Maryland, so that's great. And I've been in my hometown paper twice. Once from the very first movie I did when I was in college, Silver Screen, and another time when I first got featured on Ugly Betty, had a speaking role in CSI Miami, and I was doing a web series. Anyway, I was in my hometown paper twice, and then from Elkton, Maryland, in Cecil County. But anyway, it's like somebody in New York, either A.O.C. or one of the girls from SNL, or somebody that's like, we're copying that guy's stuff. You know what I mean? Like the short films he did at the Beverly Hills Playhouse, the short film that he did with the professional crew, mostly from Brothers and Sisters, when I was working at Brothers and Sisters for years, you know what I mean, at like Disney Studios and every other set in Los Angeles, but mostly my home base was Disney Studios, ABC, working on Brothers and Sisters and Alias. Okay, so anyway, so those are part of those, right? And then it's like A.O.C, right? And I just literally printed these out. That's her dress at the Met Gala, right? And then I went to an art museum with a girlfriend of mine. She was more of a date, but that was one of the art installations, right? A couple of people enjoying the art, walking by the art, right? I'm going to show you a couple of things. This was a dress that I took pictures of. There's contact sheets. I'm going to show you contact sheets. But so A.O.C, you'll see, like, there's the dress. There's the red on A.O.C.'s dress. And so I'll just show this to you again. There's that. There's the dress. There's that. There's the art installation that she copied. Right? And then the contact sheet. So there's more. I took 3 different contact sheets. I mean, there's art that I photographed. That's a winner right there. That's on my Facebook page. That made it to the album. That's a winner. That's a winner. That's a winner. You know what I mean? They're all really good photographs. But A.O.C, literally, she took this image, and that image, and she made her dress. So you'll see she literally, like, if you can see, so they're literally, see that? 1, 2, right? So it's like, so the one girl's turned this way, A.O.C.'s turned this way, and she even has that coy look on her face, like, yeah, I'm talking to you, Justin. You know what I mean? It's like, and I have the images right here. So it's only like it's either they're going to have to either pay me, or eventually the public is going to be like, you're going to pay that guy. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, or we're going to stop watching TV. Yeah, I mean, it's like it's happening. Yeah, I mean, it's like, recognize him. He's an artist. He has speaking roles on multiple television shows and movies. Right? So it's like, so she copied that image, and then the dress with the red on her dress. And she did it twice. So there's that image from the dress. And that's just like the slam dunk. That's like, yeah. That's like, yeah, no, she copied that. I mean, there's literally 3 images. And that's the other one from the context sheet that she did right there. Which is cool. You know what I mean? And let me just say, because I want there to be, the way my brain and my spirit works, I want there to be a positive solution to this. Of course, they're criminal in their brains, and they want to destroy the person that they've been stealing from. You know, it's demonic. But it's like, hopefully there's a positive outcome, and hopefully one of those girls is like, no, we want to date that guy, or it's like, he's extremely talented. You know what I mean? So, the answer is yes to any single one of those girls. If that's what they're doing, if one of those girls are like, hold on. If those girls are like, we want to date with that guy, right? Like, my answer is yes. You know what I mean? We're like, no, we want to hire that guy. That guy should be working or have an office in SNL, because SNL has been using his content for over 10 years. Like, that would be the right thing to do. You know what I mean? It's like, that would be the American, not demonic thing to do, would be like, hire that guy, give that guy a job, get that guy a bunch of money. If A.O.C. is finally like, no, it was me, I want to date him. Yes, the answer is yes. If it's Melissa Villaseñor that they like can't for some reason say that they want to date another American citizen who's also in the entertainment industry, who's worked at their copy, and it's like, my answer is yes. You know what I mean? It's like, I did a creative poem that I wrote in response to Melissa Villaseñor. Obviously, I'm not allowed to be a talented actor. They're like, you can work with Michael Keaton and all these actors, but we're allowed to copy from you. You're not allowed to copy from us. You're not allowed to make things about us. That's wrong and illegal, and I bet other Americans are going to agree with me, right? So, anyway, I want there to be a positive outcome, and I want one of the women to be like, yeah, Justin, it was me. Come meet me over this place or whatever, and let's get to work. Let's do something. Or, I mean, or all these photographs, let's make it into a book and give 10% to charity or something. Or it can't just be, no, we're going to steal from you and hope that you die. Because literally other people are going to be like, no, that's wrong. And I will eventually get enough people. I will Ashton Kutcher this and eventually get enough people to be like, no, that guy's right. Like, stop doing that to that guy. You know what I mean? It's like, pay that guy. Hire him. You don't have to kill him. Hire him. You know what I mean? It's like kid brain. You're like, we got to kill him. And it's like, no, it's hire him. He's cooler than us. Kill him. Hire him. No, we need to plot his death. Robert Pattinson, GQ, Shame and Fear. We have to, you know what I mean? Watch that. He's doing the thing with the mouth that I did with Desperate Housewives. They've been plotting my death for a long time. It's like, hire him. Hire me. You're like, no, we can't. We don't know how to do that because we're moral cowards. We don't know what that is. We're going to steal from you, though. Anyway, no, they should literally just hire me. Anyway, so that's that. Okay, so that was a letter to Taylor Swift. She should hire me, or A.O.C. should hire me, or SNL should hire me, or if it's any of those women, my answer is yes, but they just have to actually say it was me. Otherwise, what am I supposed to be doing? You know what I mean? It's like you're clearly utilizing my materials, Cecily Strong. They donated the Christmas tree from my hometown of Elkton, Maryland, to also shine an additional light. You'd be like, oh, well, maybe every single line that Taylor Swift copied from a published album or a published book, maybe that was a coincidence. Yeah, maybe every single line. Maybe that was just a coincidence, Justin. Maybe they're just mentally tuning into you and exact match copying every single image that you have in this one particular album. And then the Christmas tree from your hometown that sits at the bottom of where SNL films. You know what I mean? It's like, maybe it's all just one big coincidence. I don't know if I'm going to have time for Miss A.O.C.'s letter. I might just have to do another time. I'm already at 20 minutes. But that's what I'm literally handing out to people on the street, getting people to look at my IMDb page, getting them to look at my Facebook page, looking at the content. But I have a 2-page letter that I wrote to Miss A.O.C. It's It's a wonderful letter. There's a bit of a poem that I wrote in here. I told her I'm going to do a signed copy of my other poem that I wrote. I might have to do that one as an attachment. But this one was as a hello to Miss A.O.C., Melissa Villaseñor, Taylor Swift, Cecily Strong, and Natasha Lyonne. So all those women that did that. And I might have to do the attachment to... I might have to do another one where I just specifically am reading A.O.C.'s letter that I wrote to A.O.C. that I'm going to actually handwrite and mail to her, and then I'll do a follow-up letter. And then if I don't hear from her, it's kind of like, well, what are you doing with all that stuff for, A.O.C.? Because eventually people are going to be like, A.O.C., what are you doing? You know what I mean? It's like, hire him or ask him out or give him a bunch of money, because otherwise you're just literally like multi-millionaires, famous established entities are picking on somebody who's been struggling. That's like more than demonic. It's like a bully. And does America bully? They might, but then other Americans would be like, it does? Yeah, and he's kind of like, we didn't know that, and we have a problem with that. Because, you know why? Because I'm an American citizen. I grew up in America. That's not how I am. And I know other people. I've met a lot of people in my life, right? Different stages of my life. That's not what Americans about. But apparently, once you become a millionaire, a billionaire, you like to pick on people or bully people, which is like terrible. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why A.O.C. says tax the rich, but who is she talking about? You know what I mean? I like rich people. I have all kinds of different friends. You know what I mean? I just don't like bullies. You know what I mean? And it's like, if I take pictures, I should get paid for them. Anyway, all right, I can't keep this any longer. It's at 21 minutes. So I'll do A.O.C.'s letter, another one. It's a great letter, and I'm gonna literally have to videotape it because the environment that we're in. You know what I mean? It's like, anyway. Much love. Watch all my stuff, please. Add me on Facebook if you're seeing this on another venue. Click through all my photographs on IMDb. And I'm just trying to get hired. If my work is being utilized to make other people money, I need to get paid for that money. It's like, it's not rocket science. It's like somebody going to a job, working, and then someone else stealing their paycheck and give it to somebody else. It's like, that's un-American. If you do work, you get paid for it. I mean, that's what America's about, in my mind. Prove me wrong. You know what I mean? So anyway, hopefully they're working something out behind the scenes here, and you'll see me successful with some success and smiling with one of those ladies as well. Wow, maybe that lady. A.O.C., is that you? She's sneaking up on me from behind. Was that Cecily Strong, Melissa Villaseñor? I can't tell. All right. Okay, guys, much love. Talk to you guys later. 21:45. Bye.